Hi, Wendy here. Today is March 1st, 2026, and it is mine and George's 29th wedding anniversary. So usually on our anniversary, I post all these pictures from our wedding day. We got married at Jefferson Island, there at George's hometown of New Iberia, Louisiana, beneath a giant oak tree and Rip Van Winkle Gardens, an oak tree like from a Rodrigue painting. And I'll post some of those in my story, but what I wanted you to see today is what I'm thinking about as I'm about to hit the road for the third and final phase of the spring tour. We've already done phase 1 and 2. So this one is all about women, and I'm not gonna go into that for you now because there's lots posting online, lots coming about it, but just briefly, this is mine and George's wedding portrait. He surprised me with this. It was on our invitation. All of the guests also received a beautiful lithograph of it. When we became us, George said to me, Wendy, at last, and you found ma jolie blonde. He painted me as her many times. It is one of the greatest honors of my life. So here he has painted me as Jolie Blanc in my wedding dress, and he himself is the blue dog. He is the blue dog man, and he has put this nice spiral, this vortex, into the next dimension of our adventure over his shoulder. Yeah. You know, George was a master at projecting his feelings into his paintings. So people are complex, right? I mean, we're full of humor and grief and romance, love, and other emotions. And George managed to put all those emotions into his paintings. So, you know, I married a real dog, right? It's funny, but it's also romantic. And it's also wonderful. It's also sincere. And it's complicated. And similarly here, this is the first painting George ever did of me. This is from 1994. And we were dating, of course. But look what he's done. And I'm about to work with an art history class at McMurry University in Abilene, Texas. And he has shaped me in a triangle as in a classical Renaissance type religious painting with the Madonna and the halo and the host. And yet it's a hot dog halo. And of course, the dog is George himself. And he's become my body because our union is one. And there are many others. This is a piece from the early 2000s. It's one of my favorites. Blue Wendy, he's painted me as the blue dog. And so now we have blended together in that way. Many other great symbols going on here, as well as in pieces like this and in the drawings from the Bodies series. George originally was going to call it Wendy, and he changed it to Bodies. And I'm going to talk all about that history in the coming tour and these drawings. You know, there are hundreds of drawings. I picked just a couple. I look at them different than anybody because I look at them and I see a memory. George actually painted these from life. That was very different for him. He did photographs also, but for these, he actually he painted these at our home, all in the grounds in California. So lots to come. There's a lot of history here, but mainly I wanted to say that, of course, George is on my mind a lot, but particularly with our anniversary. And we're hitting the road soon for events with 3 universities. It's a university tour. Tulane in New Orleans, McMurry University in Abilene, Texas, and McNeese University in Lake Charles. Check out those details at rodriguelegacy.org or legacyarttour.org. They both go to the same place. It's my foundation, the George Rodrigue Life and Legacy Foundation. We are now in our 10th year. And just wrapping this up by thinking about our wedding day. I remember very clearly, and I told George many times, that the thing I loved most about that day was hearing him say in front of all those people what I meant to him. Enjoy life.